So I do have a Wolf Quest video that I was planning on editing soon. I'm going to be making it as soon as possible, but first I just wanted to try something a bit different. Because I post Wolf Quest a lot, and I don't want to accidentally lose my passion for it by posting it too much. So I decided to try and play this awesome game. It's called Kynseed. I've got quite a few hours in it. I've been playing it since early access, and I just wanted to really get a good feel for it before I ever made like a series or anything. One thing I am going to say is it's probably not going to be as in-depth as most people who play this game. The tutorial is like an hour long, so I might skip over a couple scenes, but you know, that's okay. I kind of like to do a thing when I play games where I use this thing called Inspirobot, and it comes up with randomly generated like quotes and stuff, and I like to try and interpret those to come up with ideas for things to do in like games and stuff. Like for example, I can generate one right now and tell you what I think I would do with that information. It is made by an AI, so it doesn't make any sense sometimes. It doesn't exactly always have to do with what the exact thing the quote says. I kind of use keywords and put them together in my brain to come up with an idea. So for example, here I generated the quote, "Go gentle into that good night, don't just collect non-fungible tokens." Now, as you heard, that probably makes no sense, right? But how I would interpret that is that you have a curfew in this game, keeping that in mind with the going into the night. And what I think I would like to do that with the don't just collect non-fungible tokens. You don't only want to go after things that aren't going to help you in the long run, that aren't going to invest in your future, so I would interpret that as maybe trying to make that character on this day try and sell a bunch of stuff at the little market stall you can have to invest in my future when I want to buy a shop or something, because you can do that in this game. But yeah, I was doing that to come up with a couple of restrictions for the game, and here are the ones that I've got for this session. I was going to plan on doing about maybe 30-minute sessions, it depends, but I was going to play with restrictions each and every time, or restrictions or rules. And the ones I got for this one was what I made, was I am not allowed to collect eggs, which is actually pretty important if I want to do any cooking, because that's pretty much a staple for a lot of the recipes. I have to focus on getting as much gossip on the people around town as I can, so I'm going to be giving people a bunch of gifts and trying to get information about other people to try and get them closer to me. And there was a third, but I don't think I'm old enough and don't have as much options in the story that I could have completed it. There's a lot more that can happen in this game when you grow up. So for now, just, don't collect eggs, get as much gossip as I can, and if I get bored or don't have any ideas, then I can use that generator to figure out what I want to do next. But for now, we're just going to figure out my character's future. Hello there, Dreamin' One. Name is Pot, let's have some fun. I was given a special task. Some intriguing questions must be asked. Step through the door with a brave face, enter the very special place. I will meet you and give some choices, so listen to your inner voices. Go now, child, and don't be glum. Visit the woods of what's to come. Then when you're wake and we must part, the truth be known inside your heart. So he's gonna help me with my stats, basically. Sorry, my cat has the zoomies. You might hear her stomping around because she's chunky. Now let us start this audition. Tell me, child, your life's ambition. To run a business, raise a family, adventure, or follow fate. I have randomized. I would like to adventure, so that's going to give me extra toughness. Excitement tickles your fancy, I see. Now what kind of adventurer will ye be? A skilled ranger, a seeker of knowledge, a nature lover, or a treasure hunter? A nature lover, which gives me more virility, which will, in the future, affect my chances of having children. You can actually play through the generations in this game. And other people, all the NPCs are able to age and die, and new people will move in and be born. A legacy ye hope to grow, but remembered for, I must know. My generosity, my skills, things I created or deeds I did. My generosity, which gives me the ruby pendant. Now I'm not quite sure what the pendants do, I think that might be in my inventory, I can have a look. But they must affect something if I have to pick them. Questions done now, very good. I can see why fair weather likes your blood. He gives this gift, so hold it tight and wait for his call one misty night. So my twin sister here just told me I have to do a bunch of chores. I gotta meet our uncle. He adopted us from a faraway land. Not really, it's actually somewhere on this map you can check out the orphanage and actually adopt kids in the future. I have met my uncle. You know, if I can give him some stuff, I can get some gossip on the people around town. I think I'll do that. You. I'll give him a blueberry. To get best Chantarag, one must master exploration and become at one with the land. That is a long way of what I can do. We haven't even got onto that. That's like a late game plan. And what have you learned of this land? I heard 5th winter was the day Billy Cow was born. There. So we know about this kid's birthday, which means that in the future, on his birthday, we can give him a present, and he'll get, like, much better friendship points with us. There we go. I had to sleep to get to the next part of the game here. We have to meet Mr. Fairweather for the first time. Do you fear the shadows, my child? Or do you feel them calling you? You should hold them close and listen. The Kynseed has chosen you for greatness. We'll speak again as summertide fades and your closed eyes will be opened. Now, wake up. Money! I need to give all these people everything. Melanie Jug, someone who works at the tavern with her father. Welcome to the Vale. I own the Flailin' Arms, the village pub, and you've probably seen my dad Toby milling around. I can't serve you any drinks, but you're welcome to come and visit. We have the nicest drunks in all of Quill. And she actually would like something. She wants me to find her Rose of Romance at the Candlewitch Cottage. I can do that. But before that, you got any gossip? A level 3 apprentice fishing rod can add quality to whatever you catch. Toby Jug. Hello, you're one of them Willowdown twins, ain't ya? Shame you're not old enough to patronize my tavern. We don't serve minors, but we do serve minors. Anywho, my daughter Melanie runs the place now. Got a much better head for business than I ever did. My Melanie's a good lass. She works hard and keeps the ledger up to date. Yet I just can't get my head around it. When I ran the pub, it was spit and sawdust, the clank of coin, and just shoved the earnings in a bag. People had fun, and the spilt drinks would soak your boots. Now it's all orderly and managed. I have to admit, I prefer the old way. My goodness, everyone wants something from me. What's happening? He's run off his feet, and he needs a bunch of items. I'll say I'll help you for now, but these ones are usually really difficult to complete. Anyway. Yeah, he wants blueberries, apples, strawberries. We can do that. Whoa, he likes carrots. A level 10 legendary slingshot. Tales tell of their ability to knock down the ripest dusk cherries. They're all telling me things I can only accomplish years from now. This usually doesn't happen to me. But we know he likes carrots, which is good. So that means I can become his friend faster. Ichabod Moon. Greetings, I'm Ichabod, merchant and seller of goods. I came to the Vale from far away and cornered a hole in the market. Once I filled in the hole, I built a market stall and eventually worked my way to where I am now, which is here. And you don't need anything from me. Wonderful. Here's a secret for you. Boots Winters likes blueberries. Thank you very much, sir. And this is a big part of the game. This notice board right here. We can do quests for people for either money or friendship points. For now, I think I'm going to focus on just friendship points because my character in this session really wants to get really in good with all these people. The only person who's given me friendship points is this lady right here. She dropped something. in the burial grounds. So I'll be looking there for her. I'm just gonna stalk people. This guy, let me sip. You look healthy enough, I suppose, but you never know when you might suddenly find yourself with an acute surplus blood or an unforeseen miasmic condition. Just keep honoring Druida, one of our goddesses, and you shouldn't be needing my services much. And you would like something from me? Lost his rose of romance as well. Everyone's losing stuff around here. Here's a secret for you. I heard Arthur Brand really doesn't like pond liquor. You know what? This is actually really good because figuring out what people want is a good way to get what you want in this game. So, early game strategy is on point right now. Edward Teapot, haven't seen you in Candlewitch before. You're not an undercover kettle, are you? Good, good. That family makes my blood boil. So he doesn't like carrots. Okay. You give me that? And on my birthday? Oh. Irreparable damage has been done. Hello, miss. How wonderful to meet you. It is truly Druida's generosity that has brought you to our village, and for that, we thank her. Druida, smile on. I can tell you have a good heart. We try to keep care of heart, mind, spirit, and body in the Brown household. It all starts with a good diet. Fruits, grains, and a bowl of kindness go a long way to feeding one's soul. Arthur used to be a voracious meat eater, but after he met me, I showed him a better, healthier, and more spiritually satiating way. He was all meat and 2 veg, but now he's definitely a man who doesn't touch a sausage. Wink wink. He wants something from me. Would like to sample my cooking? Sure. As long as it doesn't involve eggs. In fact, let me see what you wanted there. Food using turnips. I would have to get access to turnips first. But I will try. You know, you can buy seeds from this guy if he has turnip seeds. Cabbage, carrot, wheat. Okay. Well, since I'm kind of low on income, first I'll give this lady something. Ooh, what would you like to know? Stuff about people, please. Edward Teapot really doesn't like the Barothy Grim. So now we know everything he hates and nothing that he likes. Alright. To go with the other suggestion, I'm actually gonna see if I can go sell some stuff to people. I would like to make some money. Because I am but a poor child who cannot afford a single turnip seed to feed my friend. If I could even find a turnip seed, even if I found a turnip seed right now, I don't know if I could afford one. So I'm gonna use this right here, which is gonna be my savior. It is a stall. I'm gonna open it for 4 hours and sell a bunch of overpriced stuff. You can only set them at $3 max, but it's worth it in the long run. I've actually made a profit of like 30 bucks so far. Just selling stuff I picked up on the farm. Thank you, Uncle Bill. Uncle Bill helped me pay the bills. Wow, I just made 34 bucks in one sitting. I've got 40 bucks total. If I should be so lucky as to come across turnip seeds, I can afford them now. For now, I think I'm going to focus on doing some things people asked for me. So we got Candlewitch Cottage. I honestly don't think I need this, because it's only money. Candlewitch Cottage. Burial Grounds, and Moss Whisper Ruin. So Moss Whisper Ruin would be the closest. It's actually to my right up here. And on the way, I can collect a bunch of stuff to sell at the stalls sometime. If I can get all this done before I have to go to bed, then I can actually use the time at the market stall. You want something from me? He dropped something as well. Okay. Well, I don't know what you like, but I'll give you a pear? No. I'll give you dandelion. No. Oh my god! Who doesn't like pears? I'm so unlucky. Here you go. I got your rose. Which gives me more friendship points with him. Awesome. And now we're gonna finish off our first day. 6 a.m. in the morning. Zero brass. I did everything I had to do. Except for feed the pigs. But yeah, I'm gonna leave it here for now. It's been about 30 minutes and I'm very excited to see what I have to do next time. There wasn't too many consequences this time around. I didn't really have to cook anything, so that wasn't a big deal, but I got lucky getting a bunch of information about people. Also really unlucky giving 2 people things that they absolutely hated. And I've got myself a good little chunk of money to try and spend.